This coverage of SHOT Show 2024 is brought to you by 3 Nights.
Alright guys, we got a couple other new releases for 2024. This is a really exciting one. These are the Padawans. This is a new designer for us, Pedro Buzetti. It's named Padawan because he's been working under Flavio Icoma. Flavio, obviously very well known in the CRKT world for the Fossil and IKBS ball bearings, the Deadbolt lock, amongst other things. And Pedro's been training under him, and this is the first knives we've done with him. And I think he's knocked it out of the park. Both knives feature so many details that are obviously come from a custom knife maker. The over-polished back spine there, which is really well-rounded. I really like the frame lock, which is underneath that kind of G10 underlay. This one's got the same thing, but with micarta and a little bit of a fuzz right there. Really cool, beautiful action on them too. Which really flick open nice. You get two different blade shapes there, one with a little bit more belly or more of the spear point model, depending on what you're after. Both feature 14C 28N and our IKBS ball bearings. Really cool. Backspacers match all the scale details, so you got a micarta backspacer there, G10 on that one. Just really cool work. I'm really excited to see more from Pedro. He's obviously learning from Flavio, who's known as the Jedi, hence the Padawan name, which is kind of a fun tie-in there. But he's been doing really cool work. I've seen some of his other customs, and I think we'll be seeing quite a bit more from him here soon. That's really cool. Next up, CRKT fans might recognize the Bear Claw. Bear Claw has been with us for a long time, and this year we finally had a redo on some of the design models. So two different models here. We have our safety model with a blunted tip and our VEF serrations, and we have the self-defense model, which has got that hawkbill sharpened blade. Both are going to be AUS 8 steel. And the Bear Claw really is just a miracle of ergonomics. The handles fits into your finger really well, so for in a self-defense situation, the blade won't get taken away from you. And in a safety situation where you may be in cold water, whitewater rafting, you might be suspended in the air and you need to free yourself, it's really reassuring to have that blade connected to your finger. It also kind of allows you to sort of work as sort of an extension of your hand. All knives should sort of work as an extension of your hand, and this one just kind of gives you that tiger claw feel. So in a stressful situation, it just makes sense where you're supposed to guide it and take it. The VEF serrations too are a really good maneuver or move. They're really gonna, what they're really good at is tackling cordage, and that's exactly what you're doing. So anybody who's working in, if you have a situation where you might be entangled, should be carrying one of these. It's a really good idea to have this on your safety rig or your PFD. So really excited. The blunt tip model with the VEF serrations comes in a black or this orange model here. We've also added a bit of texture here. We saw a lot of people online adding their own custom stippling or adding grip tape to it. So we added a little bit more texture there, but still love to see those mods. I really get excited when I see people modifying their products that way. So really cool. I was really excited to have that Bear Claw back. Another remake. This is a Ken Onion Homefront. The Homefront was originally released with field strip technology when we came out with that about 5 years ago, I think. And since then, we've kind of had a couple different models because we really enjoy the Homefront. This is a compact model, so quite a little bit shorter than the other model. And some other cool features. We really slimmed up the blade. It's much slimmer than the original, and it's also featuring S35 VN steel. Further back, you get all the cool kind of World War II GI issue details that Ken was sort of working with at that time. You get that little star there, looks like the star you'd see on a GI helmet. The flipper looks like a bayonet lug to me. And then you've got that really aggressive G10 in the back. Really cool squared off handle that's really easy to index. And it flies open really easily on the IKBS ball bearings. Really cool. Ken's the man. It's always really cool to see a new knife from him and taking one of our successful designs and making it a little bit smaller. And for me, that really kind of fits in the hand just a little bit better. So really excited to have that new version of the Homefront. Next model is also a new designer for us. This is the Minimal X. It's designed by Daryl Casson of D-Rocket Designs, a really prolific and inventive designer in the knife space. We're really fortunate to be able to work with him. This model is just really encapsulates kind of Daryl's style. Really cool blade shape up front with that rounded front to it. Kind of a, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know if there's really a word for the blade shape, but it's sort of a, I'll just call it a modified Tonto. So debate that in the comments. Real long fuller there, which kind of takes away some of the weight and gives it a bit of character. And just a really simple frame in the back. Blade kind of hides in there really well. Like asymmetric knives have been kind of popular in the knife world lately, so this one really hits that trend. Flips open really simply on the IKBS ball bearings, and it comes in at a great price point. So really excited for working with Daryl. and the Minimal X has been really popular as of late, so really cool. Another remake from the halls of CRKT. This is the Squid, but the small Squid, the compact Squid. The Squid's been with us for a long time. Lucas Burnley design. We've had multiple evolutions coming from the original design to a bigger Squid XM, and these new compact models are really fun and compact. They really disappear in your pocket. We have a couple different colors. We have this one in the Robin's Egg Blue. They've also been featuring D2 steel now, which is a nice upgrade for them. And they're assisted, which is really fun. Makes a great little noise. It's really a fun little knife that can be fit into any kind of pocket, even that little fifth pocket, and really can capture most of the cutting tasks you need. I like to choke up when I cut boxes and kind of drag it through. For my office-based lifestyle, this can handle just about everything I need to do, so I really appreciate the smaller, more compact knife at this point. And it was really fun to be working with Lucas. Lucas is a really cool designer, real visionary in the space, so really excited to see a new evolution of the Squid. So pretty cool.
I want to give a big shout out to Through Night who made this trip possible. So I've been carrying only Through Night flashlights for SHOT Show 2024. If you know Through Night, they've got budget-friendly lights. They've got lights from the most compact to full-size throwers, a wide variety of options available. Check out the links down in the description below for more from Through Night to make a solid light.